Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, GCW, Believe Me, happened on Friday night, and on Saturday we had So High, and on Saturday we had Don't Tell Me What to Do. So, Believe Me was from Thursday, So High was Friday, Don't Tell Me What to Do was on Saturday, and then next week we have Josh Barnett's Bloodsport on Sunday from New York City. So that's going to be a fun show. We had some NXT talent on that show as well, the Creed brothers. I think Shayna Baszler, I'm not sure who else is going to appear on that show. So that's going to be kind of neat seeing them on Bloodsport. So it looks like Charles Dempsey, both Creed brothers. Ooh, British Creed versus Tom Lawlor. That could be interesting. Speedball Mike Bailey's on there. Santana Homicide. That's going to be exciting. Mia Yamashita versus Shayna Baszler. Josh Woods versus Timothy Thatcher. Jody Threat versus Masha, Slamovich. So that looks like a pretty solid card for Bloodsport. So can't wait to see that. Alright, Believe Me from Louisville, Kentucky on Thursday. First match, we had Shane Mercer taking on Nate Webb. Two hard hitters going after one another here. Mercer hitting Webb with a chair. Webb ended up kind of bulldozing him through the rail at one point. Multiple chair shots. And then the fall-away slam moonsault that Shane Mercer does is just pick Nate Webb up like a baby and did a fall-away slam off the top rope into a moonsault. Mercer getting the victory on that big move, ended up giving it 3.5. Now, I saw some stuff online. People were talking about there's barriers. GCW doesn't do that. Certain municipalities, certain athletic commissions do require that. Apparently Louisville, Kentucky is one of them. So you got to think any of these GCW shows that go to different places, there's different rules with the athletic commissions. Barriers, no tubes, no this, no that. If you ever really watch GCW, some of the violent stuff that only happens in New Jersey and a few other states. There's not everywhere can you do that kind of stuff. So that's very important when you're watching these different shows to understand, okay, I'm not seeing what I normally see at a GCW. It's because of the athletic commissions in the area. Next match, we had Bobby Flaco versus Facade with Dani Moe. Just a nice little, just back and forth, high-flying, high-risk match. Bobby Flaco beating Facade, 9-minute match, ended up giving it 3.25 stars. Next up, we had the JCW Championship on the line. Champion Masha Slamovich taking on Cole Radrick, the Ratty Daddy. Honestly, this match could have went either way. We had times when Masha was just wiping the floor with Cole Radrick, but the Ratty Daddy made some comebacks. Overall, good match, 11.5 minutes. I ended up giving it 3.25 stars with Masha Slamovich getting the victory. Kind of a almost squash match with Sam Stackhouse taking on Hunter Drake. Sam Stackhouse is very athletic for as big as he is. Hunter Drake almost got squashed here. 5-minute match. Hunter Drake losing to Sam Stackhouse. I ended up giving it 2.5. Next up we had Effy taking on Sean Ross Sapp. When the match starts with them just non-stop flipping one another off, and really we had one table get involved, it was kind of like an match for me. I was just watching like, okay, and Effy getting the victory, I gave it 2.5 as well. Next up we had Hoodfoot taking on Broski Jimmy. The fact that Hoodfoot is a deathmatch wrestler and Jimmy Lloyd is, Broski Jimmy is not. We just had a couple chairs getting up. I mean, it wasn't anything hardcore here. Hoodfoot ended up getting the victory over Broski. Hoodfoot got the victory over Broski Jimmy. 8.5 minutes, kind of a blah match for me. 2.75 stars. Not a lot of action. Next up, we had Billie Starkz taking on Rachel Armstrong. This match really didn't do anything for me. I didn't realize it was 11 minutes, so I just looked it up on Cage Match. It was just kind of a boring match for me. Now, Billie Starkz being the Ring of Honor Women's Television Champion I don't know if they just didn't have chemistry or what. I can't put my exact finger on it, but I was kind of like, eh. 2.25 stars all I gave this match with Billie Starkz getting the victory. I was hoping for a little bit more there, but I didn't get it. Next up, we had One Call Manders taking on Two Tough Tony. One Call Manders teaming with Two Tough Tony taking on the Rejects. Again, another one of those matches is like, ho-hum for me. Chairs involved. Not a lot of hardcore. I think the Rejects do need a lot of the plunder to really get their hardcore over. Manders can do it either way. Two Tough Tony, first time I've seen him. But One Call Manders and Two Tough Tony getting the victory. I ended up giving it 2 3/4. And then our main event was for the GCW World Heavyweight Title. Champion Mance and Warner taking on Myron Reed. It got violent. It got doors. It got chairs. Myron Reed swanton off the stage onto Mancer. Reed going over the top rope, through a door on the floor, door bridge. I didn't realize Myron Reed was as hardcore as he was here. Just a hell of a strong match by Mance Warner, retaining his GCW title. 24-minute match. I ended up giving it 3 3/4 stars, so it was match of the night. That actually may go down as one of the top 25 matches of 2024 for GCW. But definitely top to bottom, pretty decent solid card. We know with everything that happened with the airports on Friday, the So High card did make some changes, so we're going to kind of watch that tomorrow and kind of run down that tomorrow night or Tuesday, along with Don't Tell Me What to Do. We're going to run both of those down either tomorrow or Tuesday. Then we'll get ready for Josh Barnett's Bloodsport on the 28th, which is a week from yesterday, a week from today, I believe. 28th week from today. So, mind you that every GCW show has been reviewed here on Rubber Sports Show in the last year and a half. Rubber Sports Show from the independent scene to the main event of WrestleMania, cover it all. So definitely check those out if you want to go back in the archives. As always, thanks for watching Rubber Sports Show, and don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Rubber Sports Show, your YouTube leader, sports channel content from the independent scene to the main event of WrestleMania.